power of the seed.
Power of the seed.
And so it is on this Lord's Day that God has impressed in my spirit for us to understand that in order to stop the cycle, we got to stop eating our seed.
Right.
We gotta take our seed and do what the seed has been designed to do. We keep eating our seed, therefore we have nothing to sow. If we have nothing to sow, then we have no harvest. And so then if we have no harvest, we starve, we die, which is just what Satan wants. Can I tell you some things that we do to eat our seed? Instead of giving our seed to the poor and sowing into the kingdom, we'll drive by down 85 and see that hot light on at Krispy Kreme. And we take our seed, I'm talking to myself. We take that seed and say, well, I'm just going to get one box. And then they tell you how much it'll be for two. And just decide, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get me two. So we eat our seed instead of giving it to the poor or sowing it to the kingdom. We take our seed on Sundays like today, and we find out that the Falcons are playing. And instead of coming into the house of God and sowing our seed, we take our seed and go to the Falcons game and have a good time. And we feel like we're being edified, and it's making us feel good, but down on the inside, you're killing your seed. What else do? We buy that new car instead of planting our seed in the ground. Or we'll buy that new house and instead of planting our seed in the ground. There's nothing wrong with those things. God wants you to have nice things. Look at your neighbor and say, God wants you to have nice things. But what he does not want you to do is take your seed and spend it on those nice things. Now, okay, God wants me to have a nice home. So what do you mean, Pastor C? How can I be spending my seed on this home or this car? It could look something like this. My salary is X, and they approved me for, wow, a whole lot more than what I thought they would. So now, instead of getting a home or a car that's within my means, well, they approved me for more. So the Lord is blessing me, and I'm just going to go ahead and get a bigger house than what I was going to get. Subsequently, I am a slave to this mortgage, and I don't have any money to come and plant in the kingdom of God. I see somebody out on the street corner, and my spirit senses that they are really legitimate, and God is saying, bless them. I don't have anything in my pocket to bless them with because I'm a slave to this mortgage. Wow. You're eating your seed. Stories told about a lady that comes to the pastor and says, true story, lady comes to the pastor and says, Pastor, would you please pray for me to get a car? Yes, we're going to pray and we're going to believe God because we want you off that bus line so you can get a car and you'll be able to grab your children and just come on in here to church and be faithful because you're faithful now. Lady goes to the car dealership. Okay, for occasion, hey, oh yeah. Well, you know what? You are qualified. Yes. You know what? In fact, we're going to be able to give a car to you and a car to your husband. Do you want them both? Oh my God. This is a miracle. I came in here for one car, and the Lord has blessed me with two. I don't know how we're going to make these payments, but if the Lord blessed me with it, the Lord going to pay for it. Anybody know where this is going? Can anybody tell me the end of the story? They sign and they get these two cars where they could barely afford one. Because you see the people that you're embracing out there that's selling you the cars and the houses, they ain't worried about you. They're not concerned about you. They're concerned about making $1. Okay, you know that's the limit. You can't be mad at them because they just be mad at them. But you got to use wisdom. They get the 2 cars, and then months later come running in the pastor's office. Pastor, would you please pray? They're trying to repossess my cars. The pastor said, no, take them broken cars back, because you knew when you got them, you couldn't pay for them. You're eating your seed. And then we try to be, like I said last week, nobody asked you what my secret was today. Okay. We try to be super spiritual. And that if God allowed this to come to me, then he must want to bless me like this. Stop it. You play a game with yourself. The enemy is trying to tempt you. But you need to say, like Jesus told Satan, it is written, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. I can barely pay 1 car payment. You ain't going to give me 2. Look at your neighbor and say, that's wisdom, baby. The Christmas season comes in. How do we eat our seed? All right. The Christmas season is upon us, Jackie. What you buying me for Christmas? The Christmas season is upon us, and we want to bless people with gifts. And I have these children, and I want to give gifts for them. And so what we do is, you know what? They sent me, Minister King, a Visa card in the mail the other day, just in time for Christmas. Of course, it's just in time for Christmas, because they know that you're weak and vulnerable around this season. They sent me a Visa card. I'm going to take this Visa card and I'm going to charge it at least $1,000 on it, because, oh my God, the limit on it is $3,000. I'm just going to charge at least $1,000 on it. Just $1,000 on it. And then as the year goes next year, then I'll just pay it off. Because I want to have a good Christmas. Anybody ever said that? I want to have a good Christmas. But can I tell you, a good Christmas does not equate to spending money on your credit card, charging up and getting into a whole lot of debt that you're not able to pay as the year goes on. And I'll be the first one to say, I've been there. I have done foolish things like that, thinking that throughout the year I'm going to pay it off, and the year rolled around, and then you still got that same debt, and you owe them more than you did the last time, because you weren't smart enough to look at the interest rate that was on that credit card. And then you kept paying the minimum payment. I'm just going to pay the minimum payment. I ain't got to pay this thing off. They told me all I have to pay is the minimum payment. It's bondage. All right. It's bondage. And what it is doing is eating your seed. And we can't get that in our heads. If we come to church and we mad at the preacher, well, stop preaching that God's going to bless me, because he ain't blessed me yet. Stop prophesying me. I had somebody tell me, don't give me another prophecy. Not another prophecy. Well, I don't want to tell you what, look, not another prophecy. Can I tell you why we don't want another prophecy? Because we cannot see the fulfillment of the last prophecy, because we're eating our seed. Come on. And getting fat.